Hello. Someone asked me if I would do a tutorial on a little song that I played on, released on YouTube years ago. It was "Love Lifted Me," and that's what I'm going to do. I'll do a little tutorial on how I play it, and it's in 3/4 time. And I'm using a Fred Kelly. It's called a slick pick on my thumb, and I was just doing the bass on, with my thumb and these three fingers to either pull up or sometimes I brush them, and sometimes I do that. And I never know when I'm going to do what, and I don't do it the same way every time. It's just you just kind of feel your way, what you're going through it. You just feel going through it. And there's one little lick that I do several times as a fill, and it's you walk your way down. You're actually going from an E minor down to a D minor, but while you're doing that, you're walking the bass up. Like that. At the same time, the bass is going up and the minor's coming down, and it sounds like and the way I do that is I use my thumb for that G note on the E string while I'm playing the E minor, like you're playing a D minor up at the 3rd fret. The A string open, and then that middle finger comes over and gets the A string to play that B note, then the C. Anyway, that's and the only other chord in there that's not just a regular cowboy chord is that diminished chord, and I use that because that's where the melody note is on that song, and that's it's a diminished chord. Let me see, how do I do that? Okay, the little finger is on the 5th fret on the E string. When I think about it, I can't do it. Okay, then your middle finger is on the B string at the 4th fret. Your ring finger's on the 5th fret on the G string, and then your pointer finger is on the 4th fret of the D string. And you play these last 4 strings really. And anyway, and all the notes are all in the chords. You don't have to look far for them. Now that's just a C major 7th. Just lift up that your pointer finger off that B string. So I play a B note. That's the 7th in the C scale, and it's a major 7th. To make it a dominant 7th, you flatten that, and that's why they call it a C7th chord is a dominant 7th, which is actually the flatted 7th. But a C major 7th is just the 7th note of the C scale, and you just play a B with the C. Then A minor, back to that major 7th. There's that diminished chord. Then a G. Then I go to D minor. And that's a D minor. Then what I do is I take my middle finger and I get both of these strings the B and the G string there at the 6th fret, just walking that D minor down. Then a G7. That's an augmented G, and I do that the same way. I, play a G that way, and except I just get both the B and the G strings with my middle finger there at the 4th fret. Anyway, it's just a C7, and, F, all right, that's B flat 9th really with an added 3rd, and I do that with I use that instead of a minor, F minor, as substitute chord, and you get that by barring the top 3 strings with your index finger. That D string stays open, and then your thumb comes across and gets the A and the E strings, but then your ring or your little finger gets that. Anyway, yes. Goes to A minor, G, love lifted me, that's a C, love, that's a G, and you use that little finger on the B string at the 5th fret to get that note, lifted me. And that's a C7. You get that B note by lifting up that C, the on the B string. Play it open. Where was I? There's that B flat 9th again. A minor. Then goes to a D, D7. And there is just a G augmented, and then get that A note there with your little finger. C. Sometimes I'll end it like, well, that's a little too fancy for that, but the way I do that is, that's an A or a C, E7, E minor, I mean, B flat, D minor, C sharp or B flat minor, then a G, and then a C. that's the way I do it. I don't know if that's right or not, but someone asked for a little tutorial. I hope that helps. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.